Hi Virgo, Sun, Moon, Ascendant, or Venus. This is Dane, and I'm going to be doing your March 16th to the 31st, 2022 reading for you. Now I ask if this reading resonates with you. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. If you're interested in any of the cards that I'm using, they will all be listed in the description box below. Now before we begin this reading, let us clear the energy space, raising our own energy vibration and releasing any negativity. So take a nice deep breath in, exhaling whenever it feels comfortable for you. Releasing all negativity from the body like storm clouds, letting yourself feel calm, centered, and at peace as we enter into this safe and loving space. So let's see what the tarot has to say. Virgo. Okay. So when the cards stick to my fingers like that and won't fall, that's where Spirit is telling me to stop. So we have the Devil, which is Capricorn energy. We have the Sun, which is the happiest card in the deck. And we have the Empress, which is us being pregnant with possibilities. And there's very fertile grounds for which to grow from during this time. We are going to find ourselves held back by something. Capricorn energy here with the Devil. This is also, addictions, doubts, fears, things that hold us back. It can even be self-deprecating or, I'm not tall enough, I'm not thin enough, I'm not this enough, I'm not that enough. Any sort of negative ammunition that our mind has and throws at us, that's what we're going to be dealing with during this time. What's very interesting is that a lot of people are dealing with the Devil energy coming up, things that have them chained, holding them back. So that's going to be something that we're all just going to have to be aware of during this time, because everybody's going to be a little bit sensitive to their own perceived deficiencies. We then have the Sun, the happiest card in the whole entire deck. And there's a real sense of beauty, a real sense of passion. There's a real sense of shining with a absolutely magnificent light. And this is a time to plant the seeds that we want. This is a time to nurture and to grow and to, look at new possibilities, new ways forward, think outside of the box. And that's going to be something that's really quite beautiful for us during this time. The thing that we have to worry about, or not worry about, but be mindful of, is that we're going to be breaking forward, right? We're going to be moving forward in this beautiful way. And then we're going to have doubts and fears that pull us back and that say, oh no, you can't do this. So just being aware of that is going to be half the battle during this time. So let's look at the energy we have to be mindful of. We have the Chariot. This is Cancer energy. This is also the sense of somebody, they're taking the reins. They want to lead. They want to rule. They want to be the ones who are in charge. This is a person who doesn't have the knowledge to back up what they say they are going to be doing or what they want. And there is just this chaos to them, and yet they still want to be in charge. And they expect everybody to listen to them. So be aware of this during this time, because it's an energy that is really hard to argue with, because they're going to want, logical arguments. Well, show me when they argue with you, right? But they don't have to have the logic behind them. They just feel that way, and it just is, type of deal. Now, the Chakra energy is holistic health. Absolutely one of my favorite cards. This is the root chakra. This is being our holistic self. This is being true, open, and honest to us. And this is also with holistic health, this sense of what is right for my body. What does my spirit need? How am I in alignment with me? Where am I out of alignment with myself? That's going to be really important. An elimination diet, if we're having trouble with our foods. I've done this elimination diet that eliminates all tannins, which sounds like the silliest things. I'm pretty much eating meat and grains during this time, and I can tell you that it has helped me so much. It is absolutely unbelievable. Like, it almost feels fake. So here, just really looking at what's right for our body, what's right for ourselves, even if people think, oh my gosh, that sounds ridiculous. If it's helping us, let us move forward with it. So let's go deeper into the tarot. We have the Six of Pentacles. We have the Hermit, which is us, Virgo, coming through loud and clear. We're represented by the Hermit in the Major Arcana. We're represented by the Pentacles in the Minor Arcana. We have the Queen of Wands, and we have the Prince of Cups. So there's an imbalance here when it comes, I'm just seeing it linked to the Queen of Wands. When it comes to our career, it's like somebody's getting more attention, or somebody is, is stating the way that it has to be, type of thing. Be mindful of this as we're moving forward, because this person is going to be rather domineering. It's kind of like it's their show, it's their way type of thing going on. Now, with the Six of Pentacles, things aren't as balanced as we would like them to be during this time. There is an energy of people taking people, pulling people, guiding us in a direction. Oh, okay, that's interesting. So Spirit is saying here that there's a need to say stop. Like, it's a sense of everything is out of balance. And it's when it comes, okay, so that's why it's linked to the Queen of Wands. It's when it comes to our career, or when it comes to something that we're very passionate about, that we're, trying to make a career off of. And by us saying no, by us saying stop, which is very important, it's going to, kind of reassert ourselves, or reassert our authority, our prosperity, our determination as we move forward. Because there is a new dawn coming in when it comes to what we want, and when it comes to what we're creating. There is also a person here who we're going to be asking for advice. I'd be very mindful of the advice that they give. I would ask for like a second opinion. All right. That's just something that, and it's going to be for, if this rings true for whomever's listening, it doesn't really make sense to me right here, right now, but it's like, I'm asking for their advice. Their advice isn't going to be good, or their advice is really going to be something that makes us mad, that kind of overwhelms us. We need to ask for a second opinion. Okay, that's going to be really important here. Don't take this person at face value during this time. We are a student of our passion, of what we want, of what we love. There is also this energy, this youthful energy, that's having us look in a different direction than what we would usually look in, or how we would usually do things. This is going to be good for us. It's like, oh, I didn't even think of this, or oh, I didn't even realize this. As the door opens, it leads us to us. It leads us to the essence of ourselves. And as we're embracing the Hermit, as we're illuminating our own path, we're turning in, and we're embracing our inner child. We're embracing our loves and our desires, and what's important to us, and what we're prioritizing, and, releasing what we're not. And we're really saying, this is the way I need to move forward for me. We're seeing a transformation come forward for us. It brings us then to go deeper into the tarot. We have the Three of Water, the Eight of Air, and the Two of Earth. So what's very interesting is, as I was shuffling, it's like crawling on the belly like a snake. And I don't know exactly what that means. Again, a specific message for a specific person coming forward. But here, that does make sense, because, like, kind of like a snake in the grass, somebody who's very tricky is coming forward. And we have the Eight of Air. We're overthinking, we're overanalyzing. We could be the person who trips ourselves up, because we're going to be overlooking at things. Also, this person here, the Queen of Wands, puts us into that space of, I have to overthink this. Like, I have to overanalyze this. I have to look at this from every single angle, because they're putting so much pressure on your shoulders, Virgo. So just be aware of this during this time. It moves us to the Three of Water, the Three of Cups, the person we thought would be celebrating us or helping us or, helping to guide us forward, they aren't there. Now, it could be that they're busy, and it could be that, that kind of relationship has just moved on. It's evolved. And we have to look at the people who are celebrating us, the people who are in our corner, the people who are, who we're really connecting with, because there's a sense of being out of balance right now. And as we're out of balance, we're going to get more frustrated. We're going to get more, kind of like annoyed. Anger is going to bubble up. But if we look at the task at hand and say, I just need to focus on this one thing and then this thing, instead of trying to juggle, it's like, okay, I hold this ball and then I'll hold this ball. That's going to be so much more doable for us, because if we're trying to juggle things during this time, we're not going to give our proper attention to anything. It's going to be scattered too much. So being aware of that is going to be very important. It then moves us to go even deeper. And we have the High Priestess and the 10 of Wands. So the 10 of Wands is we've been carrying a really big burden, right? We've been holding on to a lot. We've been, moving in a certain way, but we've always felt like, I have to hold on to this. I can't let anything drop. I can't let anything fall. Somebody's taking this burden from us. And it doesn't mean that this person is actually going to take like all our workload or anything like that. But this person is going to say, hey, don't worry. Like, if you need a break from this, if you need to step back, I got this. And there's also this sense here of what I've been carrying. There are some really valuable things that, because we've been weighed down with too much, we're not seeing it. We're not seeing the beauty. We're only seeing the overwhelmed. So when we start to let certain things go, we're going to find, oh, but this is the way I want to create this. And oh, this is the way I want to move forward, like that. And then that moves us to a place where we really start to see things a lot more openly, a lot more honestly for ourselves. A lot more is revealed during this time. We're going deeper into where we want to be. We're going deeper into what is, right for us, what is, appropriate for us at this time. We're seeing things not just as they are presented. We're not seeing things just the way people want us to see them. We're going deeper. And that can be very kind of disconcerting as it happens. It's like we're not just seeing what they're presenting, we're going deeper. And that can knock us off our game. But what Spirit is really showing us here is that this is the brilliance, this is the wisdom that is moving with us, that is guiding us, that is helping us, that is, achieving with us. And here, it's like you have a deeper sight, you have a deeper understanding, use it, utilize it. It moves us to our subconscious energy to be mindful of, and it's the King of Pentacles. Now, this could be mindful of getting in our own way, Virgo, because we are represented by the Pentacles in the Minor Arcana. But this is also us being told, be mindful of things being too logical. Like somebody sitting there and saying, well, it has to be like this and it has to be like that. And they make perfect sense. But again, what they're doing is they're just putting more weight upon your shoulders. They're just demanding more of you. And that's going to be something that just, it doesn't fly. It's not right. And we can't keep on pretending that it is. It then moves us to our chakra energy, which is Mother Earth. This is the Earth Star Chakra. This is connecting with the earth. This is, sitting outside, having a cup of tea. This is connecting with the earth. And that's going to be so important to us going on walks. Just that sense of I'm connecting with this energy, because this energy is what sustains me. It moves us then to our subconscious tarot energy, which is the High Priestess. The High Priestess coming through again. There is a deeper insight, a deeper wisdom that is working with us during this time, Virgo. We're very much connected with it already because we are the hermit. We are the person who kind of pulls away from things and is very introspective. During this time, that's what we're going to be doing. We're going to be looking at more and more of where I need to be, of what is right for my soul, what energy is right for me. And we have really great insights, so don't ignore it. Don't ignore it at all. And then moves us to the Tower. So there is something that's changing, and we feel that fundamental change, but it's almost like we would stay in a crumbling tower until it fell. And that's what Spirit is telling us. It's saying that I've thrown you out of your comfort zone. But it's like Rapunzel. You had to leave the tower. You had to leave this energy, this space, in order to move forward, to I mean, Spirit is saying your destiny, which sounds rather grand, but it is rather grand. And so here, it's like, be aware subconsciously we're still healing, and we're still, dealing with, coping with, understanding the change that we have been through. But it's opening up new doors, new opportunities, new insights for us. And it brings us then to patience. And this is temperance, this is balance, this is Sagittarius energy. This is a sense of being patient with ourselves, but also being patient with the way that things are coming into balance in our lives and with the way that we are moving forward. It brings us then to the Five of Swords. There's going to be a battle that we are going to be fighting. We've fought this battle before. We're really tired of it. This is why we feel overburdened. But, subconsciously, we are standing up for ourselves in a way that we hadn't before. And we're also learning not to slink away, not to hide away, not to pull away. Because as a person who's represented by the Hermit, we tend to go into ourselves. And Spirit is saying here, no, stand tall, stand proud, stand in your energy, in your force, in your essence of self. And that is what's going to be moving us forward. And that's what's going to be winning the battle. All right, Virgo. I hope this reading has resonated with you. I wish you nothing but light, love, peace, and happiness. May harmony always be with you. I am sending loving, healing energy to each and every one of you. I love you all, and stay safe. Let's end this reading with a meditation, a clearing away of negative energy, a raising of our positive energy as we embrace the power, the intensity, but also the brilliance that is us. So take a nice deep breath in, exhaling whenever it feels comfortable for you. May you move forward in peace and in harmony, Virgo.